Alright, guys. How do you say we just go ahead and jump right into the good stuff? Alright. Over here. Come on. Of course. Where's my game? There's my game. Alright. So I get for not looking at something beforehand because, it's worked the last couple of days. Alrighty. Before I go anywhere, I wanted to do... Racers, would you like directions to other time trials? I don't really want directions. I just kind of like you guys to tell me. Crap. Oh, there it is. Okay. My game has tendency to start out a little on the slower side. So it's kind of like, shucks. I don't know if it's me. This lag seems exceptionally bad right now. Ah, crud. I'm going to have to try and navigate while dealing with lag. No, don't get me more lag. Oh, come on. I hit that one. I'm going to have to redo this one. I refuse to accept this, given the fact that I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, you're kidding me. I got robbed. Don't even think about a cat. I saw that paw going up. And I was having such a good time, too. It's up until I started getting lag issues. Alright, let's try this again. I've managed to hit silver or gold on all the ones I've done so far. I'm gonna try and keep that up. Two of them are getting on pretty quick and early today. This is a lot better. I'm sure that there's somebody's already gone through done all this, figured out all the strategies that you would need to do to maximize out your speed, use your boosts at these particular points, cut the line a little bit here, and whoa, shucks. Ah, shoot. No. Hey, 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 hey. Okay. I got a little bit robbed there. Am I going to have to try and do that again? Do I want to do that again now? I'm going to wait. Do that later since it seems the game does not really like me right now. Alright, that direction. Oop. Well, that's not really what I was expecting to see. I'm hoping as I move farther away from the Ruby Dragon Shrine, I'll get a little less lag issues. Wait, what was that? Titan. That's just. Oh no, optional crafting. Don't. Oh no, that's an actual ingredient. Okay. Well, that is interesting. Oh, we will have to keep that in mind. Some point, I actually do need to go back to the minerals. I will need to go back and actually find the Jewelcraft trainer again, so that I can actually see about buying some new crafting things. What are you doing, cat? What are you doing? Oh no! Hi again, Wolfstein. Thank you for the raid. Take these guys out here quick. Alright, what's this one? So I need... Oop, oop. Look, I'm moving around on me again. Good gosh. Right? That was some nice emotes, man. I gotta see if I can get myself up to affiliate so I can actually start using the emotes I've got. What we got here? Maybe meat. Alright, so that takes care of one of the things. Oh, no, I don't have it yet. Oh man, it's not one of these ones again. There we go. Okay, so we got the femur. Now I need... vultures. There you are. Come here.
I'm out of range.
So how'd your stream go? Wollenstein? Pretty good? Let's get...
I need to get closer.
Oop, come back here, you.
I'm out of range.
It's okay. Well, it's always, you know, as long as you have progress going, it always feels okay, right? I know, I've got the... I have to go back to it, but I was doing a randomizer. Is a reverse project... Oh! I've never actually seen one of those. I've heard about them, though, from a couple of friends of mine who played it. Yeah, I was playing randomizers last week, Legend of Zelda randomizer. That was an interesting experience. Definitely going to have to go back and do it again just because it was a lot of fun. Let's see over here. Hornstrider scale. That's minerals too. We want to get those. Except it kind of looks like those are underground. There's got to be a cave around here somewhere. You comfortable yet there, cat? He jumps in my lap and then just begs me for attention. too.
Too far away.
Whoop. That was a quick lag. Oh, come on. Come on, RNG gods. Give me a little bit here. I haven't had too much lag problems the last couple of days. Outside the first day, but that was mostly just sitting there at the docks. That's an entirely different problem. Must be a decent number of people that are sitting around on the server right now. I wish to have a pet, but no pets on my place. Yeah, no, that was... I got nice here, where this place did allow me to have pets. Costs an arm and a leg, which is a little bit annoying, considering it's just a cat. But it's definitely nice to have one. Alright, fishy, fishy, fishy. The only problem I have with him is that he will occasionally, you're thinking about it, I can see you thinking about it. He does like to attack the microphone. No. Hey. What did I just... No. Are you doing this just to get attention from me now? No. Alright, there we go. Now where's those minerals before I forget about them? There you are.
It's too far away.
Alright.
I need to get closer.
I gotta work on my cooking too. So that'll be something that I'll definitely need once I start doing. I'm thinking maybe this weekend. I'll have to wait and see, because I'll probably end up doing it with some of my other friends. They're working it through leveling right now. I'm gonna like to try and get into some dungeons this weekend, and nope. See about starting to go through them. If we can do enough, we might even be able to get. Well, we got to get the IR item up quite a bit. Let me see here if it actually gives me. No, it's just gonna be level until I get high enough. So you have to reach a certain level. We have to hit max level. I don't know why I say certain. It's max level. And then your item level, this number here, has to be a certain amount. And then the game will let you queue for heroic dungeons. So right now, all we could do is normal. And then once we're at high enough item level, we can start doing mythic level dungeons. Technically, you could do it once you hit max level, but it's not wise to do it at that point. Then the other thing we'll have to do is Mythic Plus, which is once you finish a Mythic level dungeon. Oh, there we go. Let's get to work. Once you finish a Mythic level dungeon, then you can. You'll be given a Mythic key for one of the random dungeons in the expansion. The keys will make the dungeon more difficult, increasing the damage enemies deal you, increasing the health that they have, just making it overall harder. Holy shnikes, these guys hit hard. Then as you go along, they'll also up the... they're called affixes. So the affixes will add a certain element to it. So like the first affix, I think they kept it the same this expansion, is fortified tyrannical. That just gives the enemies random enemies or the bosses more health. And then they'll start adding other affixes like you have to keep the party has to be above 90% health or else they'll start taking tick damage. You'll have to randomly a certain distance away from the bosses target at players. There'll be volcanoes that erupt from underneath. You have to get out of the way of them. And then what they started doing last expansion, no, 2 expansions ago, was a particular affix depending on whatever raid was the common raid at the time. So I don't know what the actual affix right now is for this current one. Let's see here. Rush Saints must be furious, blah blah blah. Orca Call. Of all the madness I have discovered, none so troubling as the Gorlok Shamans. They are particularly vicious and play recklessly with storm magic, and with no regards to the consequences put to an end. Slay them and bring me their tokens. Okay. You receive a bag of biscuits. That is a weird trinket to get. Familiar howls and barks of Bakar from the missing from the camp. Our beloved dogs are trapped in cages, waiting to be ripped apart by those things. We have a duty to our companions, free them, and witness the true might. Okay. Centaur's best friend. Isn't safe for me. The Gorloks are focused on my hunting companion Baba into a cave in the east. Set me free, and we shall rescue her. Okay. Or free you, and then we're going to run around and do all the rest of your stuff. I think I killed half the shamans, though. Okay. Got a bunch of shamans all right together. Makes my life easier. Provided they actually drop their totems. I have no idea what the drop rate on them is. Oop, leveled up. Okay, so another point in Havoc. Where is... Oh, I think I exited out of it. We're going to put a point there. I know that's one of the ones that was next on the list. I kind of have the idea in my head of what the tree theoretically should look like. I'm using the Icy Veins. Just first tree you come across. Once we get to max level, I'll actually go ahead and take a look at the actual, some of the other trees, because usually they'll have a tree that's like open world tree, single target encounter, single target encounter, and multi-target encounter. So, oh, thought I heard something there for a second. So I'll take a look at those ones, because I've already got a couple of them, but those were all from the pre-patch that is now technically outdated just because I have 5 additional points that I didn't have then. Most of the stuff should just be passives, so I don't think it'll make any major change to the I don't think it'll make any major changes to the actual rotation. Take these guys out of here. Alright, now I can free him. So free. Oh, wait, there's. Where is it? 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 It says there's a deposit over here. Where am I? There you are. Need more of those.
How is your hunting? Heed your blind spots. Get some rest.
Magnificent Beast. They all special plays.
May your
I'm
arrow
gonna have to go
prove
through and
wise.
clean out my bags.
I shall join you next time, perhaps.
These Gorloks of the swamp were once simple creatures, pests perhaps, but never raiders, thieves, or dog eaters. Their chief, Grilmesh, who has led them to this nature. Okay.
May your prey fly low.
Well, let's go get rid of him then. Trying to get as much ore as I can. So I need to up my mining so I can get some of the better ores. Hey, cat. Hey. Trying to take an advantage of me, huh? What is this? Shoot of hunk metal was once a beautiful ornament of importance. Return it. Okay. Before I leave, I'm going to try and get... Oop, nope. It's actually back in the cave still. Okay. I see that in your eyes, cat. Plotting. Dear friend who ventured too far into the swamp this past season, I thought it lost to the elements.
I
No.
shall join you next time, perhaps.
With the chieftain slain, the Gorloks will no longer bother us. I am astonished by how strong they became under Chief Grilmesh. I've never seen such primitive creatures rise against a mighty civilization like ours before. Are we not so different? You're getting philosophical on me. I'm not trying to get into that. Little bit more, and we should start actually being able to replace gear. So when we join Oran in the wind, we will leave these medallions behind. Although I crafted this medallion, I am not its rightful owner. It should be returned to Russia as the last memory of her betrothed. Alright.
Heed your blind spots.
Baba is rested and Rosh supplies collected. We can return without severing her farther. Alright, let's go ahead and head back. Oop. No, cat. Come on. No lagging, no lagging, no lagging, no lagging. Could have probably flown. Doesn't matter. Alright. Let's go ahead and grab this while we're up here. I'm sure there's far more optimally organized paths I could take for this.
I have a story for you. No, I'm afraid my hooves no longer take me to Marukai. But my beasts of burden are vital to the caravan. I shall ready my muskin to pull the wagons.
Yay? And these then we can actually start getting back to the main quest chain, I think.
Well then.
If it goes worse, if you not clean the infection soon, it'll be the death of me. Thank you. With these reagents, I should be able to stop the infection from spreading and hopefully clear it completely. I owe you a light debt. Beware of Nezragai travel. His thirst for blood is unyielding. Yeah, we saw him last stream yesterday. He's got a crap ton of health, and he runs really, really fast. Not gonna try and take him down. Not right now, anyway. Alright, so that's the first provision. Need to talk to a couple people, get a couple more things. I I've got auto loot on. Why didn't you just... Man. Alright, come on. I still feel a little bit of the lag, but it's not ever near as bad as it was when we were back in the, your weather. There, that's what I'm looking for. Nowhere near as bad as it was back when we were in the Ruby Sanctum. What's this? Oh, that's the other one. Okay.
What news do you bring, outsider? The winds carried word of interesting times, but the arrival of your people has caused more of a stir than I expected. I look forward to learning more of your ways as we travel.
Okay. You want to learn more of my ways, huh? Well, I'm technically blind. Although I suppose you can actually see if you use spectral sight, so I mean, I don't know. I did actually stumble across, I never actually bothered to get it because I think it would be too much of an annoyance. There was a mod for the game that was a authentic Demon Hunter experience where it made your entire screen black except for when you used your spectral sight, and then the screen would actually show up and see. And I'm like, that's got a 30-second cooldown on it for what is it, 10 seconds of uptime. I don't really want to be doing that, personally. Not going to stop other people from doing it, but that's a little too role-playing for me. I'm going to stay out of that. Alright, so we got the 5 pods, so I need one more. Just one more? Yeah, one more provision over there, and I got the other guy I need to talk to is over there as well. So, we're on the right path here. Oh, come on. There you go. I swear, I have to deal with enough tech problems at work. I don't want to have to start dealing with them at home.
I will be the greatest hunter this clan has ever seen.
You wish, Aru. Which one of us killed their proto-drake faster?
Are you good?
Proto-Drake arguing.
Wow, I've never seen someone like you. How are your hunting skills?
I bet we can outhunt you. I will outhunt both of you.
I don't hunt the same game as you. I choose to go after demons. Granted, I haven't really done that in a while, not since the Legion expansion. I was going to count the Dreadlords from the last expansion, but that's an entirely different problem.
We'll be back.
Never should have brought them back for that. The rest of our Tang clan has already traveled. Alright.
Go on then.
Don't bother me until you have the caravan provisions. Well, here you go.
Finally.
Everything seems to be in order. 276. Yeah, we're getting pretty close
I
to
am not your
one more. Actually, woo, that had a rare upgrade to it. Yeah, that's technically an upgrade. Alright, so that's the first piece replaced. The corral is a time of discussion amongst clans. Stories are shared. While many centaur clans across the plains, we are all Maruk. The caravan is all ready to go. As Marathai is some distance away, we will make stops. When you're ready to leave, find me at the caravan. Don't keep us waiting.
You'll be back soon, sure.
Well, I finished up everything else from around here, so I don't need to actually hold up and wait. What are you doing, cat? Well, you are, like, begging for attention tonight.
Speak up. I am not.
Walk with us, outsider.
Are you mad because I keep streaming? Go faster, please.
The Maruk Centaur include many individual clans across the plains.
I bet I could get there ahead of you guys if you would just tell me where it is so I can fly there.
Clans Tirai, Shikar, Terai are the keepers of our traditions. Their leader, the Kanamatra, is the cultural Khan of all Maruk. All Kanamatras can trace their bloodlines back to our first matriarch, Tira.
Matriarch. Interesting. Doo-doo. 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 This actually kind of reminds me of the quest that we did back at the Ruby Sanctum.
Are the strongest hunters. You can find our camps spread throughout the plains, following the patterns of wildlife and game.
Back at the Ruby Sanctum, where we just sat there and listened to the guy talk about his life. What's this one?
Clan Nukud has recently come to power. A generation ago, Shakan Khan led his people to defeat Clan Togus, taking their place of power amongst the plains.
Why do I get the feeling that that's going to be the villain, and we're going to have to fight them here? What's this one? The Nukud Offensive. Oh,
His son,
go figure.
Balakar Khan, now leads this clan.
Ah.
His father was a man of honor, but Balakar Khan did not
Ah,
inherit
yes.
his father's
Oh,
ambitions.
so snuggled. So snuggled. Finally got him. Got the fly.
My clan, Clan O'Neill,
Fly's been bothering me for 2 days. Finally got him. I wish the game would tell me what exactly is bumping me up to a 282 item level. Because I don't have anything. I need to sell a bunch of this stuff off. Gotta keep that. Keep that, keep that, keep that, and keep that. Oh, and that.
the mystics of
Guess
Clan
I ever
O'Neill
managed to get a group to go around and
were
actually do
very
that
different
Mount
from
quest
us,
chain.
but we all followed Onara's call to serve her and our people.
There's an old quest chain from back in BFA,
The clans have their differences,
unofficial quest
but we
chain,
share one culture. No matter our
that
strengths and weaknesses, we are all
these
one.
two things are a part of that quest chain. You get a party mount that can travel at really fast speeds, but it comes at the cost of like you can only really travel at those speeds with that particular party, but you do it with 5 people, so it's a 5-person mount essentially. So it's a really good thing to have people really jumping for Mythic Plus due to the fact that Mythic Plus are timed and you need to do them fast. So if I have a mount that everybody can get on, some dungeons you can mount on, some you can't. Sometimes it just varies. If I have a mount that can travel 350 instead of 310, that's really good. Or whatever it is. I'm not sure ground speed wise. I'm pretty sure flight speed was like 350 to 400. These things can go 830 at their top speed.
My first kill, Bellica. A mighty horn strider with horns as tall as its legs were long. I keep its horn as a trophy.
This takes entirely too long. So finish the Waking Shores. Ah. What are you doing, cat? You got down, now you're attacking me. I wanted to do this just to actually see what they were saying, but
My first was a mighty bear of ice and snow, deep in the
this is
frozen
taking
tundra
so
regions.
freaking long.
Makar and I knew no equals. We were the talk of the corral.
What we need here. Can I do it while I'm riding this? Let's see. Oh, come on. I need my Demon Hunter Pepe. Yeah, so one of the on-running jokes kind of in World of Warcraft
We have reached our first stop.
is
Circle
This little guy right here.
It is time
You
for
can find him a bunch of different expansions, so... And usually there's actually a achievement involved with him in some way, shape, or form. Um, but in this particular case, this is one you could get this as a demon hunter from the Legion expansion in the class. And all it does, oh, it doesn't show up there. It puts little demon hunter birdie on my head. He's there for an hour. Alright, so where's the quest person here? There we go.
out with it.
Take a breath, 2 foot.
Go on then.
2 foot. Maruk traveled from all across the plains to attend corral, and the gathering place lasts for many days. Feeding many centaurs, no simple feat. Clan Shikar's hunters provide meat for all the shared meals. It is our tradition to hunt on our way. You must pull your weight as well.
Finally. Aru.
Okay.
Malika, show the 2-foot how we hunt. The hunt is on.
Whoever brings back
You found
the
a...
most game wins.
Oh, gosh. You find a large paw print stuck in the dirt looking around. Another nearby creature have paws literal in that size. Perhaps the centaur will be impressed if you hunt this great beast. Good. Let us hunt it down then. How much? Just 4. That's calf. Alright, let's see here. Paw print goes this way. There it is. There we go. Alright.
They don't have a target.
I didn't get to it in time. So I get for taking my time out here. Oh wait, there was... Come here, you. Do some other stuff here while we wait. Hardened Severite, okay. Basilisk, that's actually an ingredient? Common ingredient from basilisk, commonly fold in the waking, okay. No, I want this over here. I want professions, cooking. Show me what I can cook at this point. Oh wait, that's right. I can't... I actually have to go and buy some stuff. Yeah, I know I need cooking fire. What, do these do anything? Oh, that's just an ingredient. That's just a different ingredient. Oh, I could make these as long as I can get that. And possibly sharp cutting knife. Interesting. Crafting precision cuts ensure perfect portions, nothing going to waste. Again, yeah. Come here, Wolfie. I don't know if you're technically a wolf, but that's what you're going to be called now. Should actually be using that ability, the hunt, at the start of a fight rather than at the end of it, but... Right now, I'm still in a very weird position where I'm kind of over-geared for what I'm doing. So I don't actually need to focus too heavily on my rotation.
I'm out of range.
You actually got some health to you. Actually, demon hunters have a lot of sustainability. Not me, though. He just meleeed me down. So, that bull's actually pretty tough. Well, we're going to have to keep that in mind. First time I died in this expansion, though. Oh, interesting. Yeah, so they undid the way that they had the deaths last time, at least for me. Not super surprising. I thought it was weird they did deaths the same way last time. So last expansion they changed it so it actually looked like I had a kind of a skeleton to me. And he's got 400, okay. So I'll have to keep that one in mind. Probably could have gotten around it if I did a couple of things differently, but not gonna focus too heavily on that part of it. That'll help with the healing. Yeah, now we're actually starting to get into enemies that are hitting me hard and actually can do me some damage. So that takes me up to 21. So I need about 9 more, so let's see if all 3 of these guys can give me what I want. Six.
If you want to earn respect, you must hunt more dangerous game.
Oh, I'm sorry. How am I supposed to know what you consider honorable kills? Alright. Got enough here. That's trying to take me to the rusted coin. I'll tell you though, this thing does remind me of the Warriors class mount from Legion.
2 foot. You'll be back soon, I'm sure. Go on then.
You defeated Kunhalar, then? Not bad, you 2 foot. He evaded our hunters for many moons. His pelt was always blended well with the surroundings. Perhaps now our hunters can use his camouflage to their own advantage.
I am not your
Are passionate and determined, but they don't. Be sure they don't show you up.
Finally.
You hunt as strangely as you fight. I hope Aru and Belka observed your technique.
Go on then.
Oh, did they?
No, I am better than you. Sure, you killed more, but most of your game cannot be used.
Oh, good lord. I hope you don't mind getting your feet wet. The next leg of the journey will take us across 2 rivers. Oh, on Sesting, we'd like to share a story with you about our blessed watcher. I'm happy to leave you under a watch. All right.
I am not your keeper.
And we're going to ride again.
The Horn of Drusal will be visible once we cross the bridge. You must see it, 2 foot.
Slow walking, slow crawling. I thought you said you had stuff you wanted to tell me. I'm not listening to Shikar's stories if you guys aren't talking. Dungeon. So I got.
Afterward, the centaur hunted the plains and the dragons
Yep.
tended the gardens. But they agreed to help one another in times of need. The Horn of Trusal was built as a physical manifestation of their oath.
Interesting. The dragons had that type of an agreement, huh? The only thing about this particular island that's a little bit weird is that the opening of it.
But then, the dragons left. And after 10,000 years, they returned to these lands. I am interested to hear what the Kanamatra says about that.
When the dragons left, it was almost implied that these islands kind of went to sleep and were hidden away. But the island is teeming with life and plenty of civilizations within it that basically make it sound as if they've been here and active for the last 10,000 years. So, what was this about the island kind of shutting down? So, I don't know. Maybe it was supposed to be just something with the beacon itself.
It was she who granted us these lands, who arbitrated with the dragons. She knows the way.
Oh, is that the horn up there? Or is that something else? That kind of looks like it. That's it. That is a huge thing. Look at that. What is that thing? Is that a statue? Horn of Drusal. That might have been it. That is huge. I haven't really picked up much food ingredients either. I don't actually think about it. I've done some fishing, so I have that definitely.
Onara, the Wind Mother, is the ancestor of all Ohuna. She led our founders Maruk and Tira to the plains. My clanmates interpret her songs to advise our people.
I do have some fishing things, but none of the fishing stuff has actually shown up yet for cooking. Ooey gooey chocolate. Salad on the side. This is gonna get... Oh, this is gonna get crazy. Oh man, look at these things. So stamina and intellect. Usually they only buff up one thing, so the fact that a lot of these buff up two means that we're going to be dealing with a lot of craziness.
Hold! I hear her call. Onara will sing to me here.
Great. While we wait for that, I'm going to fish. I need to get my fishing up. Luckily, my fishing rod is already enchanted with plenty of fishing boosts, so... What is that? Alright, the other thing I need, if you want to kind of keep fishing, but the other thing I need to do, I need to clean up my bags here. Alright, you repair since I died. Sell, sell, sell. Wait, hold on a sec. Soulbound, 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 okay. The other thing, I gotta remember, take a look at these as I'm selling them off, soulbound, soulbound, is that I have, I can't sell that. Soulbound, binds when equipped, soulbound, soulbound. Bound, keep you, soulbound. Sell. So, yesterday when I was talking, my brother is a engineer enchanter. They are his two main professions. But enchanter needs to have stuff to disenchant to actually use it. Sell you. Soulbound. So, what I have to do is send him some stuff and some ore and things like that to sell you. Huh. I didn't realize I had that in there. I need to send him some BOEs, which are stuff like this. It binds when equipped, so I can actually send it off. What is this anyway? Escort little ducky for short distance. Oh gosh. So I do have to try and hang on to those until I find a mailbox to actually send him stuff. So that he can work on his enchanting so that he can give me enchantments. The wind is restless here. Onara is reaching out. I must answer her call. I need reagents for my ritual. Reeds from the riverbanks, feathers from the tails of the mallards, and the heart of a salamanther. Salamandra. Gather these materials from the river so I may heed her voice. Okay. I'm just trying to get some feathers. That's all I wanted. I didn't want to actually have to hurt you. If this takes more than one, I'm just going to scream. I go back to those times where it's just kind of like, well, you need to have multiple, yeah, because a lizard apparently doesn't have a heart. I'm sure there's an easy enough explanation for why I don't get a heart from a salamander despite killing one. But for the most part, I was just kind of like, really? Really, game? Really? Either one of those. So I need reeds. I need everything. I haven't found a single thing yet. I can't. No. You getting jealous? Is that what the problem here is? Ooh, minerals. I have unspent profession knowledge. I can spend stuff? Unlock a new specialization. Oh. Choose a specialization to unlock. You can learn more specialization as you increase your skill level. Understand the process of proper mining technique. Increase your efficiency in mining. Allow for new mining opportunities. Further your understanding of different metals found across the Dragon Isles. Specializing in this path will increase your efficiency as a miner and gain the ability to refine your ores into higher quality. As elemental chaos runs rampant across the Dragon Isles, experienced miners have discovered new techniques to tap into the remnants of these magics found within these precious metals. Interesting, interesting. New mining opportunities. That's kind of my... Like to learn mineral processing, you'll be able to choose additional specialist management for the Dragon. Yes. 10 deafness when mining opportunity. Whatever that actually means. The only major problem right now is that it's not really explaining. Like, you're getting all these new things. It's like plus 10 deafness. Like, okay, what does that actually mean? Like, in game, what does that actually do? Because so far, it doesn't really explain it. I'm sure I can look it up on Wowhead or Icy Veins to figure it out, but... What else we got here? Here's some weeds. Apparently the last 6 salamanders I've killed didn't have hearts in them. I think that's an impressive feat, and we should call the scientists. There's a heart. Alright, so I've got 1 heart. Okay. Can I get more? No, nope, just 1. Okay, so 2 tail feathers. That bird is running underwater. I need more reeds. Looks like there's one. There's another bird. See some reeds up there. Oh no, those are foul. Okay. Oh no, there's reeds here too. 5 and 6. That one didn't even try. For the love of Pete. What am I hitting them with? The other thing it could be is my aura, and I don't think I had that was still up when I came close. There we go. Doesn't matter. Found all those. There should be my last reeds. What is this anyway? Container. Oh, but there's ores. Okay, so it's this Titan Touch version. The only reason I wasn't too concerned about which specialization I activated there, I could have looked it up if I wanted to see like what would be the most best one, but I think that the one I went for is probably good early on. And the fact is, by the end of it, I'll probably have everything unlocked and activated anyway, so there's no real point in worrying about it too much. 276. We're so close. It's almost frustrating. She's not speaking a language we do. Her voice carries through the very winds. We mystics have been trained to feel her presence, follow her call, and interpret her messages. I use the materials we gather to bind totems to this particular call, and we're okay. I am ready.
Help me place these totems for the ritual. Reeds of the river, here to whistle her song. Lifeblood of a beast, ready for runes in her elegant script. A storm. We must prepare.
Oh, you have no idea of what's coming. Check here. I'm thinking maybe this weekend, I'll have to wait and see what level I am. I should hopefully at that point be up to max level. I'm thinking this weekend I'll probably try and bring some of my other tunes up to, Oh boy. Unlock access to Maruk Centaur Renown. What have I been gathering all this time then? I'm confused. It's a slow moving day here. Just walking along. Don't care about any of you youngins, what you been doing around. Oh gosh, it's right next to the dungeon. Oh gosh.
It is a grand and sacred meeting place. Centaur from all around the plains gather there.
276. Ah, you're so frustrating. Why'd it have to be 2 items level lower? Well, especially if you got versatility on you too. My versatility's really low. That's weird. My versatility was one of my highest ones.
A time of truce and communion. Clans large and small come together, sharing our resources
It's probably some of the most players I've seen around me in a while.
Perhaps Tagari Khan can help me decipher this omen from the river.
Omen from the river. I can give you a pretty good guess as to what that means. The primalists have returned as well. Are you prepared for them? Fill this bar. Once you fill this, you'll gain a renown level and unlock a reward.
I am going to avoid the Nakud. They antagonize everyone at these things.
Wait, back up. Interesting. How far do they take it this time? Just 25, okay. Well, earn title Intrepid Explorer. Heroic reward. Primal Infusion. This can be used in. Okay. So some good stuff once you actually get that maxed out, which isn't that surprising. But at the same time, I mean, last expansion, the renown was mostly just used for improving your soul bind and giving you a little bit more stamina. So, them using it for something. Why is my stamina so low? Why is my stamina decreased by 456? I'll take a look at that. I don't have anything that should be. All my stuff is leather. So everything's still from last expansion.
It seems the other clans beat us here. Between our outsider and the Green Dragon emissary, this should be a corral to remember.
You have no idea. Ooh, I gotta get that too. Slowly working my way up through the glyphs. I think I have one of them on me right now. I wish that the game would actually, like usually when it comes to something like that, the game usually tells me what I have, but the only currency I've seen so far this time is the Dragon Isle supplies that I could use to buy stuff that I don't want, and I don't have a high enough renown to buy it anyway. In the past, it's also been used on mission tables, but I have to wait until I actually get to whatever capital city we're going to have this expansion. Wonder if it's up there somewhere. I don't know. Because it looks like on the map here, it looks kind of like there's some stuff here. There's some stuff here. Obviously, this is the Obsidian Fortress, which is definitely not our main headquarters. So I'm thinking those might be some of the other Dragonflight sanctums. Like the Obsidian Citadel and the Ruby Citadel. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see on that to actually. There's quite a few things here, so I think this is kind of the main hub for this area. Have to take a look around here. Alright, and let's turn this in. I already. I don't know. I got these two as on here too, so you got to do. There's gonna be something to do with them. The Maruk people are not as staunchly against outsiders, but we do require potential allies to prove their worth. Well, that's not that surprising. As you meet the clans and aid their ventures, word will spread of your support. On the lower level of the Krutal Hill, you'll find one of the Kanan Matra daughters, who can help you see where you stand with our people. Be sure to introduce yourself. Clan Tirai is one of the clans of the Kanan Matras, directed by Maruk ancestors. They are holders of our traditions and our storytellers. In order to understand the Maruk, you must understand Clan Tirai, one of the Kanan Matra's daughters. Will prepare me. Okay. Go talk to this person. Nakud is the rise to power. Their late Khan raised a mighty army to seize territory from the predecessors, such as the way of our people. While Jakan had earned his respect, his son had not. Balakar killed his father and took control of the clan. They have grown ever more insular ever since. But to know the Maruk, you must know them.
Clan
Even if
Noku
they're the
can be
villains?
quite aggressive. Tomul, accompany our friend to make their introductions.
Oh, fun times.
Yes, my con.
Uh,
First, I get stuck being your keeper. And now I have to introduce you to the Nakud. You're testing my limits, Two-Foot.
hey, that's not my fault. I have no control over this situation. I have limited control over this situation. I have a dragon. Can I ride that in? The mystics of our lands, the own system, belong to Clan Onir. The clan is not made up of families, but are rather a centaur from across the plains with an innate connection to Onara. They spend their lives building that connection, honing their skills as they receive assignments, advise different clans to protect our lands. Okay. There we go. I was like, did I fill up my quest chain already? There's a mailbox. I can start doing that. Send you that. I don't think I have anything else I can really send him right now. Any new characters? Let's see
Up
here.
for adventure?
There are primeless attacks at Shikar Highlands. If you have information or you think they've head over to Pinewood. Sent you. I hope the Dusty Hoofers remember me.
Off with you then.
Hold on a second. It's I want to make sure I make sure I spell this correctly. This is just to go kill something really strong. Blacksmithing, renowned armorsmith. Expert pet trainer. Butcher. Wait, butcher. What do you have? Okay, nope. Engineering. Grand Hunts trainer.
My hearth awaits you.
I don't actually know what that means. I have a theory as to what that means, but I'm not going to try and deal with that right now.
Welcome.
I've hunted with Khans, outrun our fastest Bakar, and wrestled full-grown Buffalon barehanded. As a hunter, they've nothing left to prove. As a partner, I still have much to learn. Earn a traditional blessing for his marriage. So only prove my worth live. I know nothing of traditions and rituals. Oh gosh.
We'll pray, fly low, and run.
Here we go. I also want to unlock this flight path. Alright, so let's take a look around here first and foremost. Kind of want to do early stuff and then grow it outwards. Yes, I know I can hear you, cat. You know you still have 20 minutes before your normal food time. I don't know why you always start whining early.
Play with your birds, Shakar. I am not here by choice. We should just get this over with.
We could, but I don't want to. I don't want to talk to people who I'm looking at a literal dungeon that has their name in it going, okay, so I'm going to be fighting them.
What roads have you traveled?
These guys. It's like all the stuff that I've seen so far that you can actually use Dragon Isle supplies on is just you can't buy any of it yet.
Wind take you.
Fight with fury, then rest. Are you good?
My gosh, they actually have one like this. Okay.
Trust your clan, and none other. Show me your hands.
Narman's proposal. Nonsense. Tradition is very clear on this matter. Fetch some sweets for the matchmaker. A nice tart will do. There are many ceremonies to be done.
May your arrow always fly.
Wait, I'm up here. I might as well talk to whoever. Here? No. Are you outside? Outside. Outside it is.
Be respectful. Get some rest.
Welcome, outsider.
Farewell, then.
Well, yeah, I can't learn it because I haven't cooked anything yet because I don't have anything I can cook. Our ancestors walked beside us on our winds of run, guiding, protecting us. Our Maruk dead and the living have gathered under a truce. The sun to this meal calls the ancestors out of our fire. Fire. Can't talk, man.
Shikar delivered some game from your travels. Bring it here.
Raw game meat placed. Oh, there we go.
Now we must season the meat. Grab some spice from our stores.
Apply liberally.
Our foes eat more spice than this. Get more.
Oh gosh. A large amount of spice.
It tastes better, but I can still feel my tongue. Bring over the biggest container of spice.
But I can still feel my tongue.
Well done. Now that's enough spice to bring Maruk and Tira to the fire. You have the honor of charring the roast. Do not remove it from the fire until it is past blackened.
Till it is past blackened. And how am I supposed to know that?
Good. The scent is strong. It will be easily carried to our ancestors on the wind. Place it on the offering table.
It actually called the spirits. Oh my gosh. I'm a little disturbed by that.
Ancestors protect you.
His dress for our future is right to invite them to fight alongside us.
Honor the mother.
I mean, I understand that, but that is easily one of the weirder summoning things I've ever seen in a game. Alright, so we need to get a honey plum tart. Oh, I'm out of dashes. No, I'm not. There is a quest behind me.
This is sacred.
Hail, outsider. The winds tell me of a group taking shelter in the ruins of Emberwatch. They only seem interested in the past, while we centaur choose to live for the present under the grace of Ara. Nevertheless, they are guests in our home. I have fashioned these for them, for wind chimes that they may hear Umara's presence. May I bring hearth. Okay.
Now it will be quiet again.
I have something for you. My goods.
5 gold. 5 gold pieces for this love bird. I don't know about this anymore.
The weather is
Do you feel comfort under the sun? Do you feel safe under its bright caress? Does each day represent hope for you as the future is dreamed? You know, I love that I do. Namor of the clan Shikar is my son. He is my warmth. He is my light. He is my hope. A man like him deserves a proposal worthy statue. Guidance of Vernum.
Where
What roads have you traveled?
Fetch sweets for my family.
Go well.
There's another quest up over here along with turning in one of the main quests. Let's go ahead and let's pick this one up and then get the other one done.
A cold front precedes the storm. The chill
Letter from Aura Springs. The letter contents it details quite horrid imprisonment, controlling mentors, and extreme boredom.
we must be
It is formally signed by Initiate Radia. There's also a sketch of an eagle kicking a centaur Melun off a cliff. I suppose this is a call for help. If you are so inclined to feel free, be frank, I think Rhea is probably okay. She sends me such letters often.
Blessings to you.
What? What if I am the storm that is approaching?
Go with Onara's blessing.
Alright, I shared with Tigra Khan the omen we received before entering Marukai. She felt expression of her concern. The wind felt cold to her as well. We cultivate certain flowers here, blooms that can be ground and burned to elicit a trance-like effect. They are used to deepen our connection to an omen. I request you collect some so that we may have incense to burn. With Khan's help, perhaps we can learn more of Orai's plight.
Off to your next adventure.
What's this? Oh, that's the bloom, so let's go and pick that up. Yes, Kane, I can hear you. You make it sound like the world is ending. You don't need any more food, cat. You know you don't get fed here for a little bit while anyway. He does this every night, too. Ultimately, we end up in this weird almost spot of me just kind of being like, no,
Maybe I can
no, no.
return
Nope,
when you
shoot,
have
that's not the right
rewards
button. That was the
ready.
right button. Alright, hold on a sec here. Milk pudding.
Need supplies? You have my gratitude.
Okay, need a couple more flowers, so I can get one up here. And one over here. Grind them all into an incense. There you go. Burn it, sniff it,
Who has the wind?
enjoy it.
Wind corrupted. The storm overwhelming. The sign of a betrayal.
And an Ahuna in crisis. No! Onara! Could she be in danger?
Everyone's in danger right now.
Go with Onara's blessing.
He's Umara. Threatens Umara. We must stand tall. Now is the time for allies.
Do your best.
Excuse me. Okay, so that takes care of two of them. I think I've picked up all the quests around here. So, hold on a sec. Ugh, something was in my throat here. Yes, Kane, I can hear you.
It's you.
How delightful. Such treats must be shared with the entire clan. The Dawa is kind to follow traditions, but we Shikar have different values. We pride ourselves on our mastery of our own crafts. To love my son is to love the hunt itself. A gesture of the hunt would be more appropriate. Dawa is no hunter, however. There is no shame in it. His duty is to answer to a higher call. There is a large gruff muskin on the Noken in Conclave. Seek it out and bring the horns to the Wind Sage. They will bring mighty ornaments. Okay.
May your journey end in
Pushing the boundaries a little bit here, aren't we? Why do you have to do this while I'm flying? Oh, this is the dead one. Where's the live one so I can actually... Dang it. Wrong button. I am going to have to remap some things. Alright, so that takes care of that. A lot of these other quests are just all around the area, so that's their kind of more of the go out and explore versions of these quest chains. What is this one? Matchmaker encouraged.
My hall awaits you.
Sweet. Did Ugril, she knows I can't resist a good tart. While tradition does dictate the exchange of offerings between families, true compatibility comes from ancestral guidance. Fetch some Cirrus flowers and place them on the ritual burial mound. We'll consult the bloodline.
Where will the wind take you?
Okay. So now I need to find flowers. Not over here. Over here more. There they are. I've got a couple tunes I need to bring up here. The biggest thing... Did I not get the first one? Um... Need to bring up my warrior since he's my tailoring guy so that I can get my hands on bags, but the problem is I'm going to have to see how far along in tailoring he actually needs to be. I think, did I send him? I don't remember if I did. I need to send him this stuff. So that's definitely going to be needed for the bag crafting. But in the past, the bags have been crafted that's been pretty far along. So it's not impossible for me to get it starting to get a little bit more lag back in here, and I'm not happy about that.
Time is money, friend.
What are you complaining about here?
Have a good one.
Well, Fields of Ferocity. While sparring, the field is used as traditional events. Centaurs have graciously allowed me to set up shop in the off-season. Strength brings money. Title, defeat many. Okay.
Keep it real.
I don't know if I could actually beat him solo right now, but I'm also not the only person who's going to be here, so that's why I'm not too concerned about it. $61. Holy crap. What'd you guys do? Just come straight here? This is not the thing I actually have a quest for. Let's take it down here. I hope this isn't something where it's just like, this is the last enemy of like 5 that you need to defeat. Unless I fell into a weird spot on what exactly.
Yo. Be good.
I wonder, though. Since that one was the one that popped up, somebody else must have asked him for that. Freaking, freaking flies, man. Quite a few of us here. Alright, there we go. Whatever that actual quest was supposed to be for. For the first ladder, but we're just going to warm up, speak with Garlic when you're ready to move on to the second round. Okay, so I was right.
Keep it real.
So it's just a continuous quest chain, basically. I'm going to go over here. Oop. Wait, what's that? I've already got flowers. Didn't I? Yeah, I already got all the flowers I needed. Oh, there's a race up there. Here, talk to you. Oh, there's fine. I was once on the mighty Muskin of the Plains, fitting gifts. Perhaps you know how to hunt. Okay. You have fun with that. Oh no, I need to. Yeah, no, I'm in the right spot. Yeah, okay. Got some really big slowdown there. Alright, well, I'm waiting for this to go. I'm going to feed my cat so he stops meowing at me. Alrighty. There we go. So now you're actually back here. The expedition will learn a great deal on the Dragon Isles. What we will do with that knowledge is yet to be answered. Well, that's fun. With this, how fascinating must be. Ancient artifact of great importance. They're wind chimes, man. They're just wind chimes. Skyscribe was sent to the ruins to gather information that should be uninhabited. But I can hear his shouting from over here. He must have died the entire circumstance to be audible at this distance. On this expedition, we take great care of our own, even insufferable ones. So these are... Ooh, this is jewel crafting. Finally. You're looking for a work jewel crafter? The Artisan Consortium have asked me to craft some spectacles for customers. Okay. There are sundry onyx loops to Hephaestus at the Ruby Life Shrine. First things first, though. Let's go ahead and purchase all of those. Trade supplies and repairs. I don't think there's anything. Fishing pole, no. Explorer's pack. I like the fact that they still sell those, but by now you really shouldn't need that. Let's buy 50 of those. Hold on a sec. So before I buy that, so there's that. Potatoes. Okay, yeah, I did see it. So that is, not you, you. That is, these are all some cooking supplies. Yes, I'm filling up my bag a little bit more. Just so that I can actually, you know, do some cooking to actually start upping my cooking. Jewel crafting supplies. Vendors throughout the Dragon Isle can be bought and sold on the auction house. You wouldn't need to sell that on the auction house if you can buy it from a vendor. I was thinking of having to go back, so that just makes my life a little bit easier. Alright, unlock that. What's out here, huh? That's just the water. It looks so nice, though. Okay, so let's head up here. It looks like we got 2 major things to take care of. Oop, turn around. Do not presume to know my intention. Correct my spelling again, and I will tear out your pages. Of course I'm trying. This book will not listen. What else am I supposed to do? Okay. Good. I was thinking that I am in need of an adventurer like you. Strong story, willing to work for a trivial sum. Hey, I'm richer than you will ever be. It is, if I willed you into existence, well done, me. These ruins need to have been brought to the attention of others. We cannot rely on them to excavate properly. They will taint the samples. Take this, deploy it around artifacts of interest around the ruins, and a chance to perform any duty.
The Nightborn shall reign. These times are troubled.
The Sundered Flame are here. What would anyone trust claiming to Sundered precious artifacts? I think not. Regardless, we need to know what they are here for, and if we are to proceed. Gather what you can to recover and bring back to me. There are more pieces of this puzzle than we'll find in the ground. We gather 60 artifact fragments. Alright, fine. Whatever. I get a feeling this entire section in here is just going to be hilarious. Excuse me. How am I supposed to do? There's nothing here. Did those guys already kill everything off? Because they did, then this is going to take a really long time. Right, there's the last one that I need to do this to, so I'll take care of this portion of the quest. So the only other thing that I need to really do... There you are. Now you're finally showing up. I say it's gonna have to be killing stuff to find out the rest of these. 10 fragments. They gave me 4 pieces each. Let's head farther up and farther in. I'm hoping the Enforcer will actually give me a little bit more percentage. Die, die, die. Thank you. It must have. Good. Good. Let the hate flow through you. You can't stop me. Ooh, goody. You get 12%. But I didn't get any relics off of you, so... They're useful, but not that useful. Alright, that's almost done. There are a bunch of proto-drake eggs up here. That is useful to know. This is probably going to be another, probably the next quest is going to be me having to kill all of these guys that I'm fighting now. The shadowy whispers from below, I can't resist. But N'Zoth is dead. He can't whisper anymore. Actually, I was talking with my brother. And the two of us came to a conclusion on how you could have made not BFA, Shadowlands from a terrible expansion into an almost perfect expansion. He said what you do is you take the expansion as it is, but you put a twist onto it at the very end. And the twist is N'Zoth's not dead. The entire twist is the fact that the Shadowlands expansion is actually us... Whisper your own obey. No. The entire twist was that this Shadowlands expansion is actually all of us fighting off N'Zoth's corrupting influence. And so we never actually killed him at the end of BFA. They're nothing. Gather information. So that was like kind of the twist is like, oh, you do this and make it so that the next expansion, which basically would have been this expansion, instead of doing Dragon Isles, do an entire expansion focused around N'Zoth and his position as the old gods. Because that would have, I think that would have saved the saved Shadowland, and I agreed with my brother when he was talking about this with me. It's like, I think that would have saved the Shadowlands expansion because it would have made a lot of the things that people were just complaining about that they don't make sense better, because all of a sudden it was never supposed to make sense. It's all part of N'Zoth's kind of mental mind game with us, trying just to keep us under control. So you basically allow all of that expansion to exist, but now it doesn't feel like a terrible expansion anymore because, well, that's not what it was. Nothing about it had to make sense. You're all just under a corrupting influence. And then you redeem the BFA ending that really took a character that had been around in around in World of Warcraft for years, and it's kind of supposed to have been this mastermind behind every bad thing that's happened in Shadowland for in World of Warcraft for years, and make it so that they are actually good. Instead of reducing one of the old gods to a single patch and raid and then you're done level of mentality. Who is the Black Lotus and why do they keep whispering to me? Whoop. He's this way now, huh? Dang. I gotta learn how to click properly. What have I learned? I have learned a great deal. I've seen this sickness once before in my life, and I hope to never see it again. I have no love for the Thunder Flame, but even I cannot stand idle while they rip themselves apart like this. It's all too familiar. Whatever this locust is, it's better in our hands than in their clutches. Follow the trail of bodies and we'll find it. Do be careful. I worry we will find the nest is not quite as abandoned as it appears. Oh, it's pointing me towards that. It's like, why was my... The black locust. Oh, look. Easy Brodo Dargan. You want to go short stuff? You ain't complaining about me, but you really got only 2 legs here. Got the same problem as the T-Rexes. By the way, as I was like, I swear I've seen this before. But it's just so freaking hilarious. You just can't help but kind of laugh at it a little bit. There's a video of the dragons. So then there's this video of the dragons, oh not dragons, of the dinosaurs, but they all have like kind of our level of technology, you know, nuclear weapons, satellites, everything like that. Uh, the meteor's coming to Earth, so they're all like preparing to knock the meteor out of the way, and it takes 3 of them to push the button simultaneously to actually do this. And so the president comes in. The president is this big dinosaur, and like the general is a triceratops, and I think the scientist is like a raptor or something. So they go up there, and so the general and the scientist press their buttons, and the dino is like leaning down to press it. And all of a sudden, dunk, and like he's crushing the console. But his arms are too short to reach the button, so everybody starts freaking out. And they're trying to like pound it and pull him down to try so he can reach the button. They can't do it. I was like, oh, so that's what happened. They have big head and little arms. Here's your locust. Oh, what's this here? This is really enticing, isn't it? The locust was too much for the sundered flame. However, it fits just right in my hand. Funny that. Perhaps not. Not this day. Not again. Take it from me. It is not my burden to bear. Goodbye, dear friend. Okay. That is a smart person. He looks at it and goes like, it could be mine. Ah, mine, my precious. Precious. That was found at nothing. It's marking are ancient, but they bear resemblance to other artifacts we discovered in and around the ancient machinations of Deathwing. Further study is necessary. So what do we get here? Archaeologist shawl, which is nowhere near as good, but that's not surprising. Okay. That's not what I wanted. This is what I was looking for. Or now Therian's legacy is out there. I believe this will be the end of it. We must be prepared for when the time comes. We have work to do. Okay, so that's over there. I kind of want to go do this race. Since I'm kind of in the area already. Oh, wait, but there's... Where's that at? Now let's go over here and do this. I'm going to get distracted if I start trying to go for some of the glyphs. Almost made it. What is this place? Enchanted bulwarks surrounding a sword. That is clearly going to be important for some storyline at some point, I think. Whoa, crap. That was a lot of lag going on there. And interesting, there's no quests or anything here. So I wonder if this is kind of part of the whatever's going on up there. Alright, so let's try this out. Follow the gold rings. Definitely getting some good speeds out of this. We can get faster once I get enough glyphs to upgrade how fast my charges kind of re-go. Booyah. 50 seconds. Alright, got it in gold. Complete all normal races. These are all at least bronze. These are all the Waking Shores. All the plains. I don't see any of these. These are all bronze. I wonder if once I finish this up and I get all of these ones, I wonder if the last... if it'll upgrade it to basically be, okay, well now that you've got that, is that the last one? Yeah, that's the last one I need. Dungeon. Do I want... Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and fly over there. We can turn in my jewel crafting quest and get that one so I can get a couple of my gems. And then we can also head up and finish up the Waking Shores tour and see if I'm correct in my assumption. Because I'm kind of thinking that more than likely my 61, 61, they're both still pretty low. I sent that BOE to the wrong character. Oops. Oh well. I'm going to start trying to get my jewel crafting leveled up a little bit more. It's only at 15. I can do a glossy stone. What else I got here? 18 crit and 18 haste. 18 haste and 18 versatility. 18 versatility and 18 mastery. And then 53 stamina.
Welcome, friend. Always glad to help. Clear skies and safe journeys.
Wait, did I need to craft them? That wasn't something I actually needed to do, was it? Oh my gosh, I did need to craft them, didn't I? Crushing gems. Okay, so I got those two done. So I can create these. Create a glossy stone. I need one of these, which I could have bought from her. This is frustrating. Prospect this. I didn't get the things I wanted. Recipe reach skill 132 to guarantee. Alright, I can't do any more prospecting. I don't have the right ingredients. I do have that, so I have 2 of those. Oh gosh, you gotta be kidding me. I'm not going over there for that. So I'd have to craft the entire bejeweled... Once I did that, would that actually be enough? I'm not sure. So I brought it up to 18 so far. It's gotta be that glyph. There. There's the glyph. Let's pick this puppy up. There we go. Then I need... I need to go north quite a ways. There's a lot of treasure around me. I also need to replenish some of my ore supply because I just kind of used a bunch of it up. So let's see if I can find some of this stuff. Treasure held by one who croaks, fear not, I have an infallible hoax. 1 part bar of ivory slick to halt a moist and unwelcome kick. Seek out bubbles, quite bizarre, so our simple trick might go far. 1 part prize of crescent gold, a wondrous flavor to behold. Find this bounty flung far and wide, only precious to those with fur per white. But last but not least, a pleasurable crunch that gives the swag a delightful lunch. Abscond with imperial, so brittle and white that it often gives everyone a fright. Wonder... I mean, it's obviously alluding to things you would need to actually get to him, to actually get past him and get whatever treasure's behind him. The question is whether or not that's actually worth it. I'm not sure at this point. Wow, getting lag again. There must be a lot of people up in the Waking Shores for it to lag like this. Oop, come back here, you. There we go. All right. Yeah, there's some more of this. And... Oop, not you. Where is this at? Is it below me? It's got to be below me. There, I see the dragon. This is a weird spot to start from. Alright, so I need to follow the golden rings. Oop, this way. Booyah! Alright, so I got the bronze. Yep, here it is. So it upgrades it, so then you can go for another level that gives you the silver. So you get renewed proto drake, red hair. So yeah, so every single one of them, it'll just upgrade it. You can get better and better stuff if you upgrade it all. Oh, I didn't wait to see exactly what the... I didn't actually turn around to see what the gold rating was. Primal Chaos. Oh, that sounds like fun. Who did I turn the dragon? Oh, no, it was... I really just need to get to the headquarters. That'll make everything so much easier. I am basing that off the assumption that at the headquarters I can actually, like, have everything kind of all at once. Yay! Next level, next level. Wrong button. I do need to actually pull it back up for this side because I don't know what's... Havoc, Demon Hunter, Talents. So I already did that one. Afflicting enemies, you know, it might actually be that, but let's take a look here and see. No, that's not one of them. Okay. So, I've got the top three. Then these ones. Yeah, no. Don't need that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one. That one. It actually doesn't have this one. That one, neither of those. That one, two in there. Here it is. That one might make this one more difficult because that'll take away my second charge. Yeah, I got it. Okay. So I've got all these other ones, but it's just put me into this. So as long as I've got that, I'm not too concerned. For right now, anyway. Come back up here. There we go. Oop, more. So it looks like they tried to do some good stuff with the professions this expansion. They've had kind of a mixed success on expansions in the past. Well, they actually wanted to handle. The problem with professions, I don't really think they knew what they wanted to do with professions after a little bit, because they put in stuff that isn't necessarily a bad thing to have, blacksmithing, leatherworking, but when you actually got down to it, you actually pay attention to the professions, is that a lot of the professions don't really have much, if anything, going for them. The leatherworking, usually a lot of the professions have a multitude of stuff that they can make. But usually only a few things are actually useful to make, and then it's even questionable within that. Blacksmiths can make plate armor, but the plate armor is never good. Like, once you hit, it's like you can't wear it until usually you're like at a certain level point. And by the point you're at that level, it's probably not that good of armor to wear. Be like, you know, you can wear... Oops. I keep seeing stuff. I'm going to go for everything I can get. Be like, you know, all right, well, you're max level, you can wear 236 gear. It's like, but at max level, I go out and do like a world quest and I can get to 50 gear. So it may not be much better, but it's like, okay, so it's not bad to get. if you're in a rush, but it's really not the thing that you should be focusing on getting. Like BFA, I think last expansion too. I didn't use my blacksmith as much last expansion. They could get stuff like master lockpicks, so they could open some of the lock boxes, but only blacksmiths could use it. So there's no point in selling it on the auction house because the only other person who would ever buy it would be a blacksmith, and the blacksmith could just as easily craft their own because it wasn't exactly a difficult or hard thing for them to make. So then it felt kind of worthless and pointless to go out of their way to try and craft something like this. I've kind of gone off the deep end. We're just going around, pick stuff up. I know we need to go back south. Get back to the quests, but I'm just trying to do some fishing, man. I just want to fish. That's all I want to do. Just let me fish. Let me sit back and bask in the peace of the fishing. What did they have actually? Anything? 350 gear. Probably can't actually get 350 gear until you're max level. There's plenty of characters that are already max level, so. So I got to get fishing up to max or close to max. Well, since I've cast it, I'll go ahead and finish this one up. In BFA, the first thing we actually did was just start fishing in the whatchamacallit. Okay. Well, actually, since I'm so far north, why don't I try and go? There's that. And so there's a glyph up here. Oops. I meant to do that, but not quite yet. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it, make it. Dang it. Alright. Well, I need to came down here anyway for this. See if I can find my way. I need to get up top. So I can try, because I want to try and get this glyph. There's only a couple of glyphs left on the Waking Shores. So if I can get all of them, have a couple of glyphs now. I don't have a ton of them. Alright, so I've got 2 done. Oop, there's one over there. Or. I need ore. There we go. I want to try and get up top here. Fortunately means I need to figure out a way to go. How close can I get to the top easily? This might be a case where we're going to have to wait somewhere. Alright, can I make it up? Perfect, alright. Alright, so we'll wait here for a minute or two. I'm going to recover my, excuse me. I'm going to recover. They haven't been staying on for very long tonight. I might not be ready because they're only level 61. Alright, so I need to get up there. 3 should be fine. Ooh, yeah. There we go. Alright, so I got that one. Let's go ahead and head that way so I can see about getting that one. I am not in a very good position right now. There we go. I'm not in a bad position, but I'm not in a great position solely because I was looking at that from the standpoint of if I go down, I'm going straight into the frickin' ocean and there's nothing between. No place where I can stop and stand. I'm going too far south. I need to head northward. There it is. I can see it up there. Alright, let's sit here for a moment. This is going to be a long, steady uphill climb. Just to get up to the very top here. What's that? I wonder if that's one of those things I'll unlock later. Alright, give me a sec. Just going to sit here and wait. Trying to get a couple. So I can kind of do here. I'm sitting here looking at this going, I can hop around. I'm hoping if I can get from where I'm at now, if I can get to this ledge here, I think I can land on a couple of these spots. If I can get to a couple of those ledges, I should be able to get to that glyph. And I think that might actually be the last. Now there's one more glyph over there by the obsidian throne, which I could go do because I should go over there by the jewel crafters anyway. All right, I've got 3 now. Can I get in 3? Can I get in 3? Yes, I can. All right, let's head over towards the obsidian citadel. I should be able to make it a pretty fair distance on this one just because I have so far a decent amount of downward that I have to go through to get that direction. I'm still chilling on my Thrill of the Skies, so I still get a decent amount of bonus. Yeah. Trying to get this one over here. This should be the last one of those. Should be able to purchase some stuff from all of them. Where am I? Here we go. So it said there was a jewel craft trainer around here. The other thing I need to do is I need to try and get half the reason I came here. Trade goods. Can I get them off of you? Hey, hey.
Well met.
I can. Okay. Yeah, let's buy 3.
The Shaldora.
You're always burning money at the start of an expansion anyway. Craft 1 of them. Get a band of new beginnings. Get level. Ooh, cool. 3 required level 64. So if I up that, I could actually. Let's actually create one of these. Band of New Beginnings. So I can actually equip that. And more importantly, is that it has a slot in it. So what else I can do is, let's see here, jewels. What kind of jewels can I craft right now? I can make 2 of these. Let's do, that is not a good one. That's not a great one. No, this would be the best one to make, but I'm out of vibrant emeralds. So let's do some more prospecting. There's never enough vibrant emeralds around. I didn't tell it to stop. There's some vibrant emeralds. Okay. So, no. This one? Alright, so this would be the best one for me to make. To put into there. Whoa, wow, that was a big jump. Solely because... Clean up my bags here. Those are 2 things. Haste and versatility are usually my biggest point forward. So I get plus 11 in haste, plus 11 in versatility. Now the other thing, though, I did it in mining. Reach skill 25. Okay, so I'm not close enough to be able to actually improve this, to actually open up the specializations and things like that. Okay. So I need to reach 50 to unlock the next thing. So what is over here? Plus 10 skill when mining all deposits, plus deftness when mining all deposits. I've got 1 more knowledge I can use. Over here, I can't even look at it yet, can I? No. Near crafting table for your profession. Yeah, so that was one of the things I found interesting, is that you can actually kind of put forth, that should be enough time now. So past. So you can actually put forth in, and actually put crafting orders down so that people, like, you always say, just kind of go out and say, hey, I need a jewel crafter to make a energized vibrant emerald. You can actually put that out instead of spamming it in a trade chat. There you are, baby. Come to the demon hunter. Sweetness. All right. So it looks like I'm missing 2 still. What's this? Oh yeah, I can turn that in. This is not what I meant to do today. I am being distracted. I am being very easily distracted. I'm working on stuff that arguably I should be working on, but not what I 100% intended to be working on because I'm not actually doing any leveling. Alright, so last one is this direction. Alright, so it's around here somewhere. Where is it? Oh, it's right underneath me. There you go. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, I'm a crumbly canyon wall, and I'm taking you with me. Well, not today, pal. I'm gonna have to land here. Come on, please make it. Please, 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 please. Ah, there we go. This is, I can see this as being like the only major downside right now, just to this. Once I'm gonna turn this quest in. I'm gonna make a jump over to I haven't actually seen. They're over here, so I need to make sure I pick these up at some point too. I'm gonna make a jump over and see just what exactly the. There we go. Done. You're gonna handle beginning next up at the Oran Plains. I figured it was probably something like that. All right, there we go. I want to make a jump over, see if I can improve my dragon riding skills. Yes. Oh yes. Not that one. Obsidian Bulwark, the Waking. Wait, hold on a second here. Life Vault Ruins.
Alex Strauss will watch over you.
Hold on a sec here. It's the Obsidian Bolt?
It is good to see you, hero.
No. Oh, I'm missing one up there. I don't think that's the right one, though. I don't know. Let's see here. I'll let it fly and take me, and then I'll figure out if I went to the right spot yet. So I'd like to go and see how many... Because I just picked up a bunch of glyphs. So I have a hard time believing that I can't purchase something to upgrade something. Here we go. So I have 7 of them. So I need to buy this one. So that'll take me down to 4. And this is another 3, so I can definitely get this one then too. Surge forward, evade, scale chillers, scale chargers. Alright, we got. While dragon riding at middle speed and above, you gain stacks of dragon riding initiative up to 10. When landing, shockwave, okay. When airborne, you gain stacks of dragon riding compassion up to 10. When you dismount, you gain a shield. That could be useful. Your vigor regeneration accelerated to 1 vigor every 20 seconds while grounded. No, this is definitely not where I wanted to go.
Come, speak with me. Stay focused.
Alright, you know what? I will deal with it. I'll cross that bridge later. Let's just use the flight paths to get right back to where we actually want to go.
What is your hurry?
That's that circuit. So let's go down. Go back to the Ember Watch, and we'll go back from there. Hey yo, hey yo. Yes, yes, you like that, don't you? You like it when you get the scratchies. Oh, so many scratchies. You just don't know what to do with all of these scratchels. Alright, so we're almost... So we got up, we're at level 66, so I need 4 more levels, and then I'll hit max. Keiki, please. You know what, I do feel like I remember Soul saying that he was going to bring a DPS along instead of... He's been our tank for the longest time, but I think he's getting tired of tanking. So I do think he said he was going to swap it up. I thought he was going to bring his Demon Hunter, but maybe not. Maybe he'll bring his Mage this time around. Alright, let's try this course. Hold on, there we go. Once we get into a little bit more open space, then we can kind of see what everything it is that we needed to do. Oh, hold on. Ah, shoot. I crashed that one. I crashed that. That was my fault. Not going to get a good time here. We'll get a time. It's not going to be a good time, though. Oh my gosh, really? That was not a good time. Didn't get silver. I will have to come back to that one later. Okay, so we wanted to go to... Oh, that's another... Oh, okay. That course is interesting, but the difficulty behind this last course was the fact that of the trees and you're kind of doing a lot of circles. Oh, this one's different. So this one isn't a strict path. This one is actually... Alright, I got to silver. Just missed gold. That one's different. We hadn't done one like that one yet. We actually have to do the... There isn't a set path. You have to kind of do it all yourself. No, I backed up too much. Alright, so what do we get here? Look at you, weak like those puny hunters that brought you here. You want to know the Nakud we speak through battle. Our virtue is called the Tabar. We train, we spar, it hardens us. Enough talk, go spar. Okay. I'll go kick your butts.
Interloper has no place amongst your no-Kud. We must cleanse ourselves of any weakness.
I can't attack that. I can't attack that target. I can't attack that.
Unfortunately, just listening to the conversation they're having makes it very obvious what's going on here. I'm at the wrong spot. It's very obvious when they're arguing that they deserve the power of the storm, Razagan. They're definitely siding with the primals.
A message from Sansa Khan. Be respectful.
276. These are just all neck pieces. Okay. So while you wait for the emissary to arrive, Sarakana has been instructed how your meetings with the Clam's went. She's sent to find you. Alright.
Fight with Yuri, then rest.
Since all the rest of the quests are just kind of out and around somewhere. It's not exactly like I can do stuff quickly and easily. Which clan is made of a centaur? Oh wait. Oh, this is actually questions. We have owned a special connection to our god. I didn't realize this was actually going to be a quiz. That one. Oh, I did get the right one. Okay. Which clan is the newest? That's the clan that we're going to kick their butts. Which clan is specialized in honing their skills in hunting? Many clans for various sizes throughout the plains. Shikar. Most power. All right, 22, 22, 21, 21. Alright, so this one, I'm looking to see what gets vendored the most.
The emissary from the Green Dragonflight has arrived.
Story Keeper?
It is my honor to represent my flight. It has been many years since our people connected. I come seeking aid from your Kanamantra. I request you let me know
So we do
what
get
you
an upgrade to
require.
our chest here too. I'll admit I have not left the Emerald Gardens in all of my life, and as such, I have never met a centaur, let alone a mortal from the mainland.
The emissary.
How?
Strangers here.
However, I am not here as a kindly visit, but rather to plead for the centaur's aid in securing our Ostone and protecting our charge. Glad to see you're here as well. There's much to discuss.
Your support is welcome. Our forces are small in number. There are few defenders among us, but we are gardeners, not fighters. Within our gardens stands a portal to the Emerald Dream. We can empower our
We're going back to the Emerald Dream, huh?
forces to defend our charge from primalist attacks.
Alright.
Marithra hopes that the Kanamantra upholds her ancestors' pact to aid us in this time of need.
Well, I think we can convince 3 of the 4. The last one, I suggest we wipe off the face of the earth. It just looks so weird. I cannot linger in the Centaur lands. I must return to the gardens as soon as I'm able. The Kana Matra has agreed to hear our plea for aid. She awaits my arrival at the top of the Krutal, the central bidding in the Makarai. If you're on my own at first, you are more than welcome to join us. Well, let's go.
Speak with the Kanamantra. I implore you to join us when you are able.
Now, the only other thing I can try and do is take a look over there. See if there's still people over there. Oh, I have to make an offering here. Enough. I care not for your accomplishments. Is it your love true? You have my blessing. Stay true. I don't care what you can do. Are you in love? Love? That is far from tradition. That's more sad if you actually think about it. Alright, so I have to take care of that. Excuse me. So I can turn that quest in. Where is... Oh, really?
It's too far away.
Frick you, game. There's multiple levels to fight. here.
Hey, how you doing?
Wish you'd give me credit for stuff that I've already killed. Basically, we're gonna have to keep killing stuff over and over and over here. I want to get these ones done and over with, since this is a decent amount of XP. Not a great amount of XP, but it's an okay amount. Then the bigger thing that it'll be able to do is we'll be able to... Not sure what rewards might be at the end of essentially winning this entire arena.
How you doing, spirits be with ya, man.
What's up?
First for volunteers competition.
Have a good one. Hey, how you doing?
If I'm the only one fighting, then I might not be able to win this fight on my own. I'll have to take a look and see. I'm also currently trying to do a push for affiliate, because I've met a couple of the goals. I've got 16 followers here on Twitch. I'd love to get that up to the 50 that I need to reach affiliate. And then I need a couple more people chatting in the stream to get those numbers up just a little bit higher. What are you? Level 66, same as me. I'm at a level higher. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it anyway.
I need to target
What?
something
You...
first.
Not gonna... not gonna deal with that.
I need to get closer.
Blizzard. Blizzard, can you please make your coding easier so that things won't spawn on surfaces nobody can get to them at?
How is your hunting?
Alright, stars, mid, like that. Nevertheless, I have courage. Will you assist me in the grand proposal?
Show me your hands.
Okay, apparently, despite him asking for it, assisting in the grand proposal is not something we're actually going to do. It seems very strange for him to say, will you assist? Oh, maybe it's up here. Because now there's a quest up here that I don't... Well, I might not have seen it before. No, I came up here. Alright, you.
Have you eaten?
Cultural exchange. Outsider,
And it will care for you.
let this warm you on cold nights.
Go well. My hearth awaits you. See you soon.
Okay, so... Okay, so we get a toy here. What do we want here? We can add a toy, so we set out a Maruk cooking pot, allowing cooking. Lounge around Maruk style. Rest like a Kanan wherever you go. Let's do the cooking pot.
May your family be blessed with daughters.
Since that actually seems to be the most useful thing. What do I need here? Dense hide and okay, I have that, but I don't have dense hides. A level 2 quality anyway. So we'll use that as the toy because then at the very least that gets us a if we wanted to, but I highly doubt too many people are actually going to do it.
This is sacred land.
Ooh, cutscene. Do we get betrayed here? Do we get betrayed?
The Maruk, too, have been plagued by these primalists. If Onora wills it, I will blow the horn of Dressal on the morrow to signal our accord with the green dragonflight.
That does not give me
Daughter of
help.
Sarah is grateful for your...
Grateful? Ha! Dragons only respect dragons. No Maruk blood will be spilled for them.
You are not the Kanemacha, Balakar.
A true leader would never surrender this land to outsiders. You desecrate the memory of Maruk Thousandbones, Zerist.
Stand down.
No. These plains belong to the Maruk. And Marukai belongs to the Nakud!
Yep. Saw that coming.
Where are your manners?
That traitorous fool.
Oh well.
Balakar disgraces the clan. He leads them into the storm, blinded by his lust for power. Their betrayal reveals their fragility. Cut them down.
You pathetic excuses for Centaur are beneath me. But here, take care of these weaklings.
There's another quest around here too. So, I have to take a look to see, but I'm willing to bet that he dies in the dungeon. Which ultimately makes most of what he just did pointless and worthless. If he doesn't die in the dungeon, he'll probably die in the raid. Making everything that he just did pointless and worthless. I'll take a look and see what it actually said here in a second when I'm not. Alright. The Naruk drool over war stories of our kind's ancient past. In truth, they are weak, place-sating children. With one strike of lightning, they have severed their connection to Un-Ara. Well, if they seek to walk the path of corruption to seek to war, we will indulge them. Of course, Bahir left in command to cover his escape. Her blood will soon stain the ground. Basically... Hey. So how many do I have down here? 7. So I need 3 more. Let's see here. It's level 62. I'm the fastest leveler out of the whole group. I can't say I'm insanely surprised by that, because this is kind of my, well, they call me the World Quest King. So, because what would end up happening is I'm a... Talk to him here in a second. And just... There we go. Let's go ahead and turn these 2 quests in.
Have you eaten?
276. Ah, man, if I could just get 1 more level,
Onward.
this stuff would definitely go up by 1. Now, stained with blood. Scout Tamul tried to warn us this might happen. She might have further suspicions.
Daughters of Tyros smile.
It's taking over. Cool, let's discuss our next moves. Otherwise, we must keep Maruk safe.
May your ancestors guide you.
Clan Nokud has made their choice. They betray the Maruk for power.
The storm crests the horizon. It grows dark.
My promise to the emissary stands. It seems the Maruk and the dragons need each other once again.
Only a lot.
You are welcome at my fire. Take some food for the road.
Balakar will marshal his forces to war. I will do the same, but we are outnumbered. The dragons have asked for our aid, and we can use their help to even the odds. To answer their cauldron alliance, I must blow the horn of Durasal. But I need Oron's blessing. Will you help me? Go to Terrakai and deliver my declaration of war to my lieutenant. He will marshal my forces, direct you to mystics who can find. Alrighty.
Follow. Make haste. We must rally our forces and find Onara before Balakar can bring his army to bear.
Not yet. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Probably gonna die doing this.
Time is money, friend.
But remember, death is just another path. I'm a pretty decent... I can usually parse in the top 50% of DPS on Demon Hunters. At least I have in the past. But I'm not entirely convinced I can replace 4 other people doing damage. I can definitely do some stuff, but I'm at 100k. He's at 800k. Oh, didn't expect to see somebody else pop in, so that might make a difference. Yeah, especially when it's a hunter. Hunters are really good support characters to have because they do good DPS, and then they have their own. Their pets are able to draw aggro, so I don't even have to worry about getting hit and staying alive. I can just kind of stay focused on killing. Alright, so there you go. That's pretty good. Probably didn't necessarily need to burn that, but...
Yo, be good.
I'm going to call that part... Oh wow, all the way over there? That's a pretty far distance. Oh, there's a flight path between me and it, so let's go to the flight path first and see... There's nothing really here. I got 7 sigils. That was not a smart move. Yeah, I'm sure that's a bonus objective. got low enough health that I should be able to take her down.
I'm out of range.
I was gonna wait for Maz and Ellie to start doing dungeons. But I'm also kind of sitting here looking at my level, their level. They're getting on and they're doing stuff, but they're not. It's not like me. They're not getting on like I am. I've been on for a couple hours every night. I don't know about Green. He's in a different time zone, so I can't really make a good judge of. Really, that's a low-level quest now. Oh, hold on. I see quests markers. A nearby dragon glyph. I should probably pick that up. Land of the Apex. Apex? Apex! You should now know Relin, the learned who gave the centaur the tools to survive the merciless land. His memory requires offering from worthy beasts. Take care of travel, as they are not as dangerous as they were eons past, but they still are the plane's apex predators. There's a lot of collection there. When the elements, the true primals of the world, challenged the centaur, Hema met them with our given gift, the wind. A singing stone stands strong in the plains. There you can offer tokens to the wind to invoke her memory. Such tokens may be found all around us: a bird's feather, a plant spore, or river seeds. Okay.
My family greets your family.
Strong fishing pole, +5 to fishing skill. That's great.
Goodbye.
Where is it this glyph? It's got to be this one. Yeah, I'm not too concerned about the. I don't know why this is low level. That is a big person to kill. Let me see this here. Sundered onyx loops. Just ask me to craft the arson. Me, I have time. Like I have time for this. You can do it, yeah. So I have to craft them. Is what I keep reading that as. But I don't know. Sundered onyx loops. Is that actually something to craft? Here, okay, so this requires. I'm not entirely convinced I could actually do it. Okay, at level 20. Okay, so I have 20, so I should be able to learn it now. Wasn't there a flight path here? Yeah, this is the flight path. Ah, went too low. Too low.
This is sacred land.
Take me back to Emberwatch. I'm gonna finish this quest up. I don't care anymore. I want to finish this quest up. What's that? Ooh, Fauna. Fauna is live. I want to finish this quest up, and then I'm thinking I might probably call it a night with that. I'm not sure if I got as far as I wanted to, but I don't think I did necessarily bad. We've upped our item level. I have no idea what the 3 above is actually for. Or why I have cloth armor. Send that over to him. Thought I had another one. Yeah, that one over to him. I sent it to his wrong tune, so I will have to try and get that improved. We can purchase a couple more things from the jewel crafting trainer, so we can get that. I think we can make them, at least that's what it looks like. Then we can get up to... I can go back to the ruby pretty easily.
Come to trade. Everything here.
There we go. Let's go ahead. Create one of those. That jumped me up to 23, so that's... Yeah, so that was a good thing to do. I don't think... They've kind of changed the way that they've done it, so I think this is a 2-level jump. I think these are all 3-level jumps. Alright, so I've got them, so now I need... I'd love just to... Oh, this is jewel crafting accessory. Interesting. Alright. Artisan's metal. Get up back up to the ruby here. Turn this quest in, pick them up, because those were each, I think, 3... I'm just going to call them star. 3-star ingredients. So I should be able to make use of those to make some better stuff. I can try and push my jewel crafting along a little bit. Mining's coming along somewhat slowly. Nope, not you. You. There we go. Planning on streaming again tomorrow, roughly the same time. Roughly. Then I'll probably end up streaming some over the weekend, but I can't really give you a good time because I'll probably be doing this, and this will probably be going on for a while. I also want to make sure I get... Saturday's probably going to be a run in the morning. Also, it's not too cold or rainy. I have to double check. I thought it was there's a possibility of rain, so I don't really want to run in the rain.
You are welcome here.
All right, so we get this.
Please be careful.
Okay, I do get both of them.
Clear skies and safe journeys.
All right. There's a mailbox underneath me. An innkeeper down here. I did not see this place before. What is this stuff? Dress is old, sick, and as stubborn as a Kodo. There's no stopping him. Okay. If you can carry our weapons, I can help him walk. Access force, it will lighten our loads. I can still walk, boy. But now I'm dual wielding axes! That's what you said before that Kor'kron took out both of you. And I meant it. Cut down 6 of them afterwards, and I would have kept going if... I fell silent and averted his eyes when they passed the innkeeper. You worried about that they know about your clan? No, they were too young, too far away. I pray that evil never reaches them. What if they learn one day? Some will, and others will get to live without knowing those things can happen. Arg. Yarg. Do you need to slow down? No, there is much to be done. to be said, better get on with it. Stubborn bastard. Still here. Throne Ka Alchemist. My friend is sick and could use your aid. We have gold to pay you. Our aid will be yours without coin. I'll examine and see what I can do. So we get 25 and 125. Okay. Oh, sweet. That takes me up to Renown 4. It's a good thing you brought him here when you did. I can tell he's in great deal of pain, though he bears it well. So we must do all we can when the time comes. Age is that ails him and not illness. May be able to relieve some of the portion of his suffering. Snap flowers. Got a bunch of other stuff. I think this is a relatively easy quest. I don't know, we'll see. I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't really want to get off yet. I need to sleep. I do need to sleep at night. You know, sleeping is generally considered a good thing. I know that. So, not this coming week, but here in a couple weeks, I'm actually going to. I'm going to keep. It's not going to stop streaming that week, but the streams might be a little wonky, sound a little bit weird. I'm actually going to be spending the week over at my brother's house taking care of his wind totems. Oh, filled life pool. I'm going to spend some time over at my brother's place, so I'm going to have to set up the computer over there. I believe I'm going over there on Sunday. So it's definitely going to be that Sundays might be a little bit weird. But I should still be able to stream. I'm not going to be like, oh no, I can't stream. I was like, should be able to, but it might be a little weird. Potion with a small sad smile. He looks almost disappointed by something. Don't tell me you're going to complain about the taste. But what if I want to? This is how it should have been. What? They should have lived like this. The dragons. Whelps, free, unshackled, and untainted. He's having regrets about the cataclysm. You're not thinking about the rest of the dragon maw. You're thinking about what you did. Every day of my life, and here they are making me medicine, because they don't know. You answered for Duraz. You were in that camp for years. You stood up against Garrosh, against Zayla, against Sylvanas. You regained your honor and defended it. I broke whelps younger than these, Kolgar. Some honor can't be regained. Drink your medicine. It'll help. A ruby whelping land near Daros' leg curls up and begins to drift off to sleep. I think that's all that quest chain has. It's nice to see some of these little touches that they add in just for some minor characters here and there. Things to relate back to. Obviously, now Therion is going to play a larger role in this expansion just due to the nature of now Therion's placement in the canonical lore, the Black Dragon flight, and the aspects in general, since we are apparently restoring some aspect of their Aspectium power that they lost when Nalthirian went, and they were forced to give it up to take him out. I'm getting back up here, so I'm in a rested zone again. I should be. They need to... There it is, okay. And so they're like, I don't know how much this area is actually resting and how much of it isn't. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end off the stream here for the night. Thank you for everybody who stopped on by. I hope to see you all again. The plan tomorrow is to stream around the same time, start around 7:30. Yeah, so we'll keep going. How far are we? We're on the second chapter. Down there. I'm sorry, I got distracted again. So we're on our second chapter down here, and we have 2 more zones to go, 4 more levels, or I guess 3 more levels and 37 more percent. So once that's all said and done, we'll have to probably finish everything up, and we'll get into the fun part of the game, which is actually the getting our gear and things like that. But thank you for everybody who came on by. I'm going to get this one over to YouTube, get that put up here so that that's all, and it's all shebang. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you all later. Take care. No, not you.
Stephanie.